Hi guys, a very lovely welcome to Moments with Inonge, and I briefly have just come to, into your space just to discuss why our personal development. I had this very interesting question from somebody I just ran into while I was on my way to the office, and this person just says, Inonge, why personal development? I mean, like seriously, why? So, you know what? If that person had this question, why personal development? Why are you making a big fuss out of this? What is personal development? I just thought to say, you know what? There may be somebody out there that is also asking the same question, that also wants to know why personal development. Well, if we haven't met already, my name is Inonge, the host of Moments with Inonge, and the host at the Global Empowerment Summit, which will be held on the 15th of April at Mulungushi International Conference Center and the 16th at a resort. This is exclusive to the VVIPs. So, why personal development? Just before I get right into this, I can see quite a number of people online. Please do drop your comments. Let me know where you're watching from, like, and also share. And while I go about this discussion, if you've got any questions, any comments, any contributions, please do drop them in the comment section. I will also be dropping a link and I'll be posting it in the comment section. I don't think this link is going to show in the comment section for those on LinkedIn, but for those that are watching me via YouTube and Facebook, you should be able to see the link in the comment section. So for those that can, or those that want to rather, you could actually click the link and you come into the studio. Don't worry, just in case you don't want to show your face, you could come into the studio with your camera actually turned off. Only let your mic come on. So we're discussing personal development. Why personal development? A very interesting question. Many of the times that we actually overlook certain things. You think, oh, okay, this person maybe, they know about personal development, they know about this, they know about that, but then they actually don't know. So, personal development. Why personal development? This is it, guys. Look, you and I, by God's divine privilege, we are alive. And every living thing, the nature of every market, every living thing is to grow. I mean, basically, if you are living, you must be experiencing some level of growth. That is why personal development is important. Look, I will not go and say corporate development. No, it's personal development. If, for instance, I'm actually streaming live from within Zambia, if, for instance, we're talking about the growth of Zambia, do you know that Zambia will not grow at a goal like everyone within Zambia grows? No, it is the growth of certain individuals, certain companies, certain organizations that actually bring forth the economic development of Zambia. True or not true? Personal development is what I am really talking about right now. Calling it personal, not corporate, it's not environment, it's not countrywide environment, but it is personal development on a global platform. Look, here's another thing that we should actually take into consideration. You are alive, right? There are some people that you have met. There's some people that you started with. You went to school with them, you went to college with them, you went to university with them. You actually had the same lecturers, you paid the same fees. But do you realize that apparently after school is done, after college is done, most of you have taken different routes? Most of you have actually gone different ways. Most of you are actually doing different things. That's just how life is. Life is how you take it individually. You must have this, personal input. You must have this personal intention for you to actually develop. So, personal development. Why personal development? The reason is simple. You are living, you are alive, and it is mandatory for as long as you are alive. It's not just for you to grow in years. No. I mean, the days that you spend on earth, they should show what are the results. What are your results? What are you getting? What are you doing? Why personal development? Why should you develop? Look, every person wants to have more. Every person wants to be more. And every person has the ability to become more. But listen, my friends, you cannot become more without, you cannot have more or become more without becoming more intentionally. This is, look, I'm really, when it comes to personal development, really, it takes the best out of me because I'm so passionate about this. So let me try and calm down, breathe in, breathe out. Okay. So let's take for instance, right? You want $1 million. Okay, fine. You want $1 million. And currently maybe you're getting paid 8,500 kwacha and you want $1 million. So this 8,500 kwacha that you get paid, you cannot even manage it. You cannot even account for it. You don't even know how you spend it. Even before you have it in your hands, you've already spent it. So the time that you're getting paid, you'll be actually paying debt. Why? Because you couldn't manage your finances. So how much more you're given $1 million? You're given $1 million. Do you think that you'll be able to multiply that $1 million? I mean, just think about it. We have several examples from the people that actually win the lottery. This day they were so broke, they actually played. They played and they won the lottery. They won millions, but a few months down the line, they've lost it. They've lost the finances. Why? The finances came, yes. The money came, yes. The $1 million came, yes. But the thing is, their growth did not match up to the level that they have returned. And this is very deep. This is very, very dangerous. Take for instance another example, right? Okay, you want to do big business. You want to do big business. You want your career to grow. You want it to grow so much. That's just your want. That's just your wish. You wish you could just wake up and you've been promoted. But here's a news flash. Promotion comes with responsibility. Say for instance, if you don't take time to develop yourself, if you don't take time to grow yourself, to grow your skills, to grow your communication, the way you relate with people, the way you handle yourself, the way you conduct your job, and then a panel of investors come and they call you to sit with those investors, and then you just speak street language. How's that going to look? How's that going to be? For instance, another example. Okay, here's a guard, right? Here's a guard, and this guard is just wishing, oh my God, I wish I could just be in that office, just sit in that office, you know. I mean, personally speaking, I have friends. I was at Zika's doing Zika. That's where I completed my Zika from. And I had a friend. He's still my friend. He was a guard, a security guard at night. During the day, we're together at Zika's. We used to study together with that very friend of mine. Today, he's actually working for the Ministry of Finance, doing very well. So now imagine if that guy, his wish was just to say, you know what, how I just wish, at some point my life would change. How I just wish my life would turn around. How I just wish, I would move from being a guard, opening the gate to these people with their hoods. I have to go and open the gate for them. How I wish my life would just change to being in the office. Wishing. How? How? You need to be intentional. You need to set yourself apart. Your wishes, your dreams, your actions should match it. This person, coming from a very, very poor background, I mean, my friend is not ashamed to share the story, so there's no way I could be ashamed of actually sharing this story. Coming from a very, very poor background, actually, he came from out of Lusaka, and when he came into Lusaka, he was living in Kanyama. And then while living in Kanyama, he got a job as a guard, as a security guard. But then he was paying for himself out of that same pay. He was paying for himself to for him to study accountancy Zika at Zikas. So imagine this guy was just dreaming. Today, would that guy actually be in that office? Imagine all he was doing was just dreaming. Guys, let's think about it. This guy took steps. He made a sacrifice. He was intentional about the fulfillment of his desire. See, most of the times we play with these desires that we have. We mess around with these desires, and I don't like it, and I don't take it lightly. Most of the times when I'm having a conversation with somebody, I will go ahead and ask them to say, what is it that you're passionate about? What is it that you like doing? What is it that you would do for free, even if you were not paid? What would you do? Because that just that same desire speaks a lot about who you are. It really does speak a lot about who you are. So this person's desire was to be an accountant. And you say, like, God knew it. God placed the desire in the heart, but it had to take him to take steps, to make moves, to get out of his comfort zone. Imagine coming out of Lusaka, being at Zikas. You know Zikas. For those that have been to Zikas, you know how Zikas is. You know how it is. So imagine you only have one pair of shoe. You only have one trousers. You only have one shirt, and you're at Zikas. Zikas. Are you sure? You're at Zikas. But this was this guy. This was this guy. And you see, where there is a will, there is a way. Because I was friends with that guy, regardless of how good I had it. I mean, I saw the potential in this guy. I saw his determination. And he was not even shy to say, you look, you guys, me, this is where I come from. This is my life story. Today things have changed. When I call my friend to say, oh, boy, I need this, that. One time, the cars he's driving, the house he's living in, the way his wife is dressing, the way his children are looking, you would wonder, is this somebody, you know, that was once a nobody, that just once had one trousers? But today, you that is watching and myself, we're not even as bad as my friend was. So why personal development? Personal development is important because we have dreams, we have desires, we have inspirations. There are those things that God has put in our hearts that need to come out. But those things, they can't just find expression. We must be deliberate about them. We need to grow in order to attain them. Even I myself, there are things that I still dream about, but I have come to the realization that those things, I will not be able to attract them unless I become a person that can manage them. Unless I grow to become this person that is able to do them, to manage them. You see, personal development is important because you need to grow. You need to bear fruit. And when you need to bear fruit, your fruit needs to multiply. And when it multiplies, it needs, you need to inspire others. I love, speaking of inspiration, you know, I love when I hear a lot of people talking about, oh, it's just motivation, motivational speaker. They'll say they started with this and then ended up with that. But the thing is, a lot of people have been so blinded to the importance of motivation. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm a personal awareness, personal development, as well as a leadership speaker, trainer, and coach. But I also understand the role of motivation. I understand the role of inspiration. Let's do this. You have been with your circle. You have literally been with your circle, your inner circle, your friends, people you have grown up with. You have associated with them. Yes, you have dealt with them, you have played with them, and you are where you are. So that association, it has only brought you to where you are. But then there is this craving that you have that's got to take you to somewhere else, to a higher level. Now look, if that association has brought you to where you are and it's kept you where you are, what is the solution? What is the solution? The solution is getting out of that circle. I'm not saying hate that circle. I'm not saying cut ties with that circle. What I am saying is expand your territory. Expand your territory. Find new sources of inspiration. This is why I'm talking personal development. This is why the Global Empowerment Summit is here for you. Look, you've been with your circle, well and good. You are where you are. So if you are comfortable where you are and you don't desire to become more, okay, I'm not talking to you. Log out. But if you know that you can become more, if you know that there is something deep within you that is crying out for expression, you're the right person I'm talking to. Look, you have had your inner circle. It's time for you now to expand your horizon. It's time for you now to cast your curtains wide. It's time for you now to stretch out your hands, reach out to your outer circle. And who's this outer circle? This outer circle are people who will inspire you. You've been with your inner circle, there's so little they've done for you. You need to reach out to your outer circle. Reach out to people that have gone ahead of you. Reach out to people that will challenge you to bring the most out of you. Reach out to people who will challenge you to get out of your comfort zone. Imagine coming to the Global Empowerment Summit and listening to somebody share their story, somebody who's had it worse than you have had it, and then they're even doing better than you are doing. Won't that provoke you? That's a good provocation. To be honest with you, that is a good provocation. You sit and you look. Oh, okay. For instance, for those that actually have a mother and a father, you hear this story about an orphan, a double orphan, and you see them doing so well, and you think to say, look, I have this at my disposal. I have the luxury of having these people within me. But why am I here? You begin to get inspired. Don't be cheated. Don't be fooled. Platforms like conferences, whether it's a conference I'm hosting, whether it's a conference somebody else is hosting, they are very, very important. Look, simple thing, simple example, and I'll tell you this, and I'm not even shy to say it. Why are American or South African speakers rich? Look, South Africa is already open to personal development. They are already open to coaching. They are already open to training. They acknowledge this. This is why the South African banks that we have right here in Zambia, they sponsor. They sponsor these team buildings. This what. They are open to it. They know the benefits. Why are American motivational speakers rich? They know, because Americans know that they need to be inspired, they need to be motivated. There is so much negativity out there, such that they know that, a glimpse of positivity, just a positive vibe can turn somebody's life around. It can turn somebody's life around. Many of the times, people are worried about their bills. People are worried, oh, okay, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Everything is worry, 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 worry. Negative vibe, negative environment. But they pay to actually just be in an environment that is good. So, my question to you is, have you challenged yourself to grow? Or are you at a point where you feel, okay, I do not need to listen to anybody else? I have arrived. I have it all. I have a mentor. My mentor is John Maxwell. John Maxwell has done so well for himself. He's wealthy, he's written books, he has impacted millions. But and yet still, when you sit at a table with him, he will get his notepad, he will get his pen. He is still ready to learn. So now my question to you is, Who inspires you? Who has inspired you lately? What have you been inspired to do? And what have you done with that inspiration? Have you taken steps? What is it that you're going through in this life? What is your dream? What is your desire? Where are you positioned? Are you aspiring to be more? If you are, I will encourage you to extend your circle, go into your outer circle, find inspiration. If you're an accountant, look for an accountant that is making it, and be inspired. You see, a lot of people, there's a trend going on, where everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. But here's a news flash. I know career people that have also made it, and they've made it big time. They've influenced others, they've grown through the corporate ladder, and they've made it. Today, my post on Moments with Inonge was, asking career people, are you confused about your career path? Do you want to develop in your career? I care for you, career people. Yes, I do. And we have set the Global Empowerment Summit in such a way that it also attends to your need. Because not everybody is going to be an entrepreneur. Not everybody is called to be an entrepreneur. There are also some that are in the corporate world that are doing things distinctively. If you're an accountant with exception, an accountant such that you're working for this place, another organization is actually looking at you, trying to poach you from where you are. They're actually offering 3 times what you're getting paid. All those things don't come on a silver plate. They come on a plate of personal development. So if you're a career person, do not lose heart, because I know that even career people, I have absolutely, like, I come from a family of 7, and in this family, some are entrepreneurs, yes, and some are in the corporate world. And some of my siblings, you can look at them and go like, oh my God, wow, they're doing it the corporate way. They're doing it the corporate way. So, for my career people out there, the Global Empowerment Summit is a platform that is ready for you. We have Yangeni Chandela, who's an HR making a difference. He is out there to open your eyes to see it the way human resource people see it, not the way just other people see it, the way human resource actually see it. The steps that leads them to promote someone. They are ready to share all these insights with you guys. So personal development, guys, is the way to go. Why personal development? Personal development because you are still living, and because you are living, you are mandated to grow. And because you are mandated to grow, you need to equip yourself. You need to find yourself in the right environment. So, my friends, if you haven't yet bought your ticket, I do not know what you're waiting for. I really don't know what you're waiting for, because at least we've got a very good number of people that have come on board, and I am so very, very excited. We have quite a number of people online. I would just want to showcase your comments. Drop your comments, guys, if you've got any comments, any questions, um any questions. Drop your comments, drop your questions, be it about personal development, be it about the Global Empowerment Summit, whatever the questions are. Please do drop them. Do drop them. There is a deal I just posted yesterday, and I love the way people have really jumped at this deal. Buy 5 tickets and get one free. Buy 5 tickets and get one free. You see, there is a common, should I call it a trend? Yeah, is it a trend? There is a common trend going on where people want free things. Look, guys, life, it's you sow and then you reap. You sow and then you reap. Look, people are saying, Inonge, why aren't you making this Global Empowerment Summit free? Guys, how do I make this Global Empowerment Summit free? I've organized the best place for you. Mulungushi International Conference Center, main auditorium, so that when you come and sit, when you're seated in that place, just the environment itself will trigger something, trigger some change, you know, Just the environment itself will trigger some change. Why do you think people go for vacation to beautiful places? They go for vacation so that they can come up with good ideas. That's why I went for the best place. And then look, guys, I mean, we are offering lunch. On top of that, we are giving certificates. How do you expect it to be free? Moreover, there is that saying that says, if you do not pay, you do not pay attention. So, I mean, I think 350 kwacha is a good deal. It's a good deal. You're in a very good environment. You've got experts around you. You've got a wonderful networking circle at your disposal. I mean, how good can that be? You're having lunch, a very good meal. On top of that, you're being given a certificate of attendance. I mean, what else? What else would literally beat that? What else would literally beat that? I mean, to get your tickets, you can go to any outlet. You can go to any outlet in within Zambia. Just go to ShopRite, any outlet, ask for Compute tickets, and get your Global Empowerment Summit ticket. Just that simple. It doesn't get any worse than that. We've got Robson all the way from Solwezi and watching us through LinkedIn. Robson, thank you for tuning into Moments with Inonge. Thank you for dropping that comment. Thank you for watching that. Thank you for watching this this live broadcast actually. So Robson says he's watching from Solwezi. So if you have ShopRite in Solwezi, you can actually get your ticket from ShopRite within Solwezi. And I've had a lot of people talking to say, oh, okay, so especially people from the Copper Belt. People from the Copper Belt. Aye! Okay, when are you coming to the Copper Belt? When are you coming to the Copper Belt? Well, the Copper Belt is on schedule, yes. But if this if this Global Empowerment Summit is important to you, you travel. I, for one, I have attended conferences before in America. I've spent thousands of dollars on my flight ticket. And because I know the value of such environments, I mean, to be honest with you, I am a product of a conference. I am. I discovered my gift. I discovered my talent at a conference. I am. I know the power of a conference. I know it like I know my name. So I had to travel to go out there for it, to attend that conference. So if you're in Solwezi, hello, Robson, please do make your way. Do make your way. And we also have Farren. Farren says she's following, and she also goes ahead and actually drops a comment and says, wisdom. It's wisdom at play. Wisdom Panda Place. I really can't wait for the Global Empowerment Summit because there will be offloading. The speakers are charged. I hope the audience is ready. There is actually a saying that says, when the student is ready, the teacher will show up. So for everyone that wants to level up, for everyone that wants to make this year better than last year, for everyone that wants to do something different, which is going to bring different results, please see you at the Global Empowerment Summit. We also have Joel, and Joel is saying, following Joel, it is very, very nice to actually see you. I haven't seen you in some time. I haven't heard from you in a while. My financial advisor, very, very good to actually see you online. Very, very, very great. Very, very great. Oh, we have somebody watching all the way from East African community. I mean, this is a global thing and this is a global vibe. You are most welcome to Moments with Inonge. Please do stay tuned and be transformed. We have a comment from Melody, and Melody says, keep up with the spirit. Yes, 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 yes. We're keeping up with the spirit. We're getting hyped. I mean, it's 25 days to the Global Empowerment Summit. I am so super, 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 super excited. I am excited mainly because you will be impacted and your lives will be transformed. The Bible says that be transformed by the renewing of your mind. I mean, the way we change our lives is through a mental renewal. So as you come for the Global Empowerment Summit, I can guarantee you, your mentality will be worked on. And as you go there, indeed, it will be evident that you attended the Global Empowerment Summit. So, guys, from me to you is please, if you have not already, make your way to ShopRite and purchase your ticket. And for those that are in Osaka and would love to actually meet with me in person, you could actually WhatsApp me. My WhatsApp contact is actually on the page. So you could actually WhatsApp me and let's get talking, let's get chatting. I'll give you directions to where my office is, and you can come and purchase your ticket as well as exchange notes. I am very excited because the Global Empowerment Summit has a wide network. We have actors coming on board. We have artists, we've got accountants, we've got farmers, we've got a wide variety, of people that will be attending the summit. Remember, your network is your net worth. So make your way to the Global Empowerment Summit. I love you guys. I love you. I do. I do. I do. Stay tuned and please be transformed. Remember, personal development, because you are alive, and because you're alive, you're expected to be growing. Enjoy the rest of your day.